Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, Dave, Frank from Cleveland. Couple things for you. First one, Shedeur Sanders. He looked good. It's time to give him some reps with the one, and they should also bring over to that squad the one guy, I can't really pronounce his name, Leverdeen, I believe. And number two, when do you think they'll give him some reps with the ones? I mean, come on, he's passing every test. He says all the right things, you know. So the kid's going to be good. I hope we don't get rid of him. All right, Dave, you be good. Love you, brother. You and the family be safe, and God bless.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Let's welcome in Pete Smith from the Orange and Brown Report. Pete, I think Sanders did pass that first test. I'm not as concerned with him getting first-team reps with the offense unless he's going to be playing with the first-teamers in a preseason game. That's kind of where I'm at with that. What are your thoughts on Sanders getting first-team reps?
I mean, I think it makes sense on a lot of levels, but the bigger problem is you have to get ready for the Cincinnati Bengals. And unless the Browns are in a position where they're seriously considering Shedeur Sanders to start that game, and all indications are they're not, then it's time to get presumably Joe Flacco ready to go. So, you know, we saw Monday's practice. Joe Flacco got every single rep with the ones. We'll see if that holds up, but that may be where the Browns have sort of decided that we're moving on to get ready to try to win football games. That's not to say that Shedeur shouldn't be developed. That's not to say his development isn't important, but you have to balance what is going to be best for Shedeur Sanders and what is ultimately going to be, more importantly, best for the Cleveland Browns. And I think Shedeur Sanders can still get a lot of value out of repping with the twos. He seemed to be, I guess, in some ways ahead of Dylan Gabriel, at least for the one practice. That may carry over, but I don't think he's losing anything in how they're developing him, as illustrated by how he performed.
Yeah, so having said that, and I agree with you, what are the next steps for Shedeur then? Assuming you're getting Flacco ready to play against the Bengals, how do you give him a little bit more? What's the next step for Sanders?
Yeah, so I mean, some of this is going to bleed into the season, but for the moment, it's repping with those twos. It's really cleaning up some of the little things that he didn't do right in the preseason. There are a couple throws he would have liked to have had back. There's some process things that could have gone better, and then just continuing to build on the strengths he has. He's a tremendous passer in terms of some of the throws he can make and accuracy and stuff like that. That's why you drafted him. That is why people thought he could be a first or second round talent. And it's just building on those things and getting him more comfortable in everything he's doing. The thing that I like with Sanders in one thing is how sort of harsh a critic he is of himself and sort of understanding the process of what is going to make him better. You know, everybody sort of wants for Sanders to be moved along faster. It certainly seems like Sanders is very comfortable with the process the Browns have engaged with him. And again, there's a little bit of the results are in what we're seeing. He played really well. Something is working there.
Did you? I was surprised he was a little bit more athletic than I thought, and I don't know why that is, but I saw him avoid the rush. I saw him kind of get 10, 11 yards and pick up a first down. Were you surprised at his athleticism at all, or was that his lack of athleticism overplayed in the draft process, do you think?
Well, he's slow. Like, he is genuinely slow. If you might be able to beat him in a 40-yard dash, but he's very twitchy. He's quick. Like, those short area movements are where he sort of excels. So from that standpoint, it works out for him. Now, the other part about this is in preseason, this is the time of the schedule where running quarterbacks generally thrive because teams are playing a whole lot of man coverage or base coverages. They aren't necessarily looking for a running quarterback. So if you're going to run, this is the time to do it. Now, to his credit, he did a good job of recognizing when he should run and when he should take those chances. But when we get into the season, I think, running quarterbacks become more difficult to accomplish what they're doing in the preseason. Like, you saw the same thing with Justin Fields. It was very easy because teams are playing very vanilla.